The night was heavy. It hung over the Garden of Gethsemane, pressing down on the soul of Jesus. He was there to pray, to seek solace from the Father as he faced the weight of humanity's sin. His disciples, weary from the day, rested nearby, but Jesus was in agony. He knew what was coming. He fell to the ground, his brow slick with sweat. Every word he uttered was a plea, a desperate cry for a way out if it was the Father's will. But even in his anguish, his obedience was unwavering. Not my will, he prayed, but yours be done. The quiet of the garden was shattered. Judas, his disciple, approached with a detachment of soldiers. A kiss, a prearranged signal, sealed Jesus' fate. Betrayal cut deep, the sting of it sharper than any sword. With the arrest of Jesus, the wheels of destiny began to turn. The night crackled with tension. Jesus, bound and accused, was brought before the Jewish religious leaders, the Sanhedrin. False witnesses emerged from the shadows, their words twisted and laced with venom. They sought to find something, anything, to condemn him. His silence was more powerful than any argument. He was the lamb led to slaughter, accepting his fate with a quiet dignity that unnerved his accusers. From the Sanhedrin, he was taken to Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor. Again, accusations flew. Yet Pilate found no fault in him. But the crowd, fueled by the whispers of the religious leaders, demanded Jesus' crucifixion. Pilate, caught between maintaining order and following his conscience, washed his hands of the matter. He sentenced Jesus to death. The weight of the cross was immense. It dug into Jesus' shoulders, tearing at his flesh. He stumbled under the burden, his body racked with pain from the brutal scourging he had endured. The crown of thorns, pressed cruelly onto his head, sent spikes of agony through him. The journey to Golgotha, the place of the skull, was a slow, agonizing procession. People lined the streets, some curious, others filled with hate. He was mocked, spat upon, treated with utter contempt. A man named Simon from Cyrene was compelled to help Jesus carry the cross. It was an act of compassion in the face of cruelty, a small light in the darkness that enveloped the day. Every step on that dusty road was a testament to Jesus' love. He was willing to endure this suffering for us, to bridge the gap that sin had created. Section 4. Calvary's Hill, love's sacrifice on full display. Golgotha, a hill outside Jerusalem, a place of execution. There they nailed him to the cross. The sound of hammer against wood echoed through the air, each blow a hammer blow to the hearts of those who loved him. As he hung there, suspended between heaven and earth, he spoke. 7 statements, each one a window into his heart. Forgiveness for his executioners, comfort for his mother, a promise of paradise to a repentant thief. Darkness descended, a physical manifestation of the spiritual battle raging. His body was racked with pain, his breath coming in ragged gasps, then a final cry, "It is finished." He had borne the weight of our sin, paid the price in full. Jesus, the Son of God, died on that cross. Section 5. An empty tomb, a resurrected hope. He is risen. The world seemed to hold its breath. A tomb was sealed, guarded by Roman soldiers. Inside lay the body of Jesus, wrapped in linen cloths. Hope seemed to have died with him on that Friday afternoon. But Sunday was coming. Early that morning, Mary Magdalene and other women went to the tomb to anoint Jesus' body. What they found instead was a sight that defied explanation. The stone was rolled away. The tomb was empty. He was not there. He had risen just as he had promised. Appearances followed, to Mary, to his disciples, to over 500 people at once. Each encounter affirmed the truth. Death had been defeated. The resurrection of Jesus was not a footnote to his story. It was the climax, the very heart of the Christian faith. Section 6. The cornerstone of faith. The resurrection and its impact. The resurrection is more than just a historical event. It is the cornerstone of the Christian faith. It is the ultimate proof of Jesus' divinity, the validation of his claims. Because he lives, we too can have life, abundant and eternal. His victory over death gives us victory over our own sin and fear. It offers hope in the face of despair, assurance in the midst of uncertainty. The resurrection transforms our lives, giving us the power to live differently, to love more deeply, to forgive more readily. The events of that first Easter morning echo through the ages, reminding us that darkness does not have the final word. Love has won, hope has triumphed, He is risen. And because He lives, so can we. See you in the next video. Remember to leave your comment, like it, and subscribe. Peace be with you. Amen.